Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Between the Ropes TV. Breaking news coming through this morning that DILLIAN WHYTE has signed the contract. It's a contract that DILLIAN WHYTE had apparently had for a couple of weeks. There was a bit of speculation about how long it was, but it looked like it was a couple of weeks, and he waited basically right to the deadline to get it signed. Already, we're starting to see some of the mind games happening, but he has signed it. He has took the money, and he also finally gets his opportunity. Guys, before I jump into the video, please make sure to hit that like button and also do subscribe to Between the Ropes TV as well. Now, guys, this is going to be a massive British clash coming in April. It's led to be believed, and it's going to be confirmed, but it's looking like it's going to be Wembley. It is going to be an absolute massive blockbuster clash. And interestingly, Tyson Fury didn't hold back this morning, already giving his opinions on everything, saying it was obvious that DILLIAN WHYTE was going to sign, as well as giving away the figures, saying DILLIAN WHYTE is receiving £8 million for doing so. On the other hand, it looks like Tyson Fury, if reports are correct, will be making a nice 22 million off it. Rumoured purse of around 30 million on offer for both these guys. So if DILLIAN WHYTE has took 8, the maths adds up that Tyson Fury has took 22 million from this fight, showing what a massive blockbuster event this is going to be. Now, interestingly, DILLIAN WHYTE has waited such a long time to get this opportunity, and I'm really glad that he has, to be honest. He's waited so long. He's had a lot of ups, a lot of downs as well. Obviously, the loss to Povetkin coming as a bit of a shock back in the early stages of lockdown. He went on to rectify that, of course, and then also saw, obviously, his bout that was supposed to be happening around December time also ended up calling off due to an injury. But he has now finally got his opportunity to battle for the WBC World Championship. But it is against an undefeated Tyson Fury, as you can see from here. Tyson Fury, of course, a pretty much perfect record, apart from the one draw to Deontay Wilder, and a lot of people will agree that that was a bit of a controversial draw. So a lot of people do feel that he won that fight. DILLIAN WHYTE, on the other hand, he has 2 losses to his name. Of course, that one coming by way of Povetkin. The other one much earlier on in his career against, obviously, Anthony Joshua. Since then, he's battled some good opponents. He really has. He's won some good fights, but this is going to be a next level fight coming up against a Tyson Fury that has really done it all, to be honest. It's going to be such an interesting build-up, as I was saying at the start of the video. DILLIAN WHYTE waited to the last hour to get this contract signed. You can already see the mind games going on between the two of them. Tyson Fury did actually comment on that this morning as well, saying, basically making a bit of a joke of it, basically saying that, he's playing these mind games, and it's basically not affected him whatsoever. But it does show that we're going to be in for a very, very interesting, not just fight, but build up to the fight. Of course, nobody does the mind games better than Tyson Fury. It's been documented and also opinionated that he won the fight against Klitschko before he even walked in the ring, just because he got inside his head. I'm sure a lot of that will go on. I'm sure we'll hear DILLIAN WHYTE be called a dosser, a bum, as well as other things as well as pointing out his incapabilities. But I think DILLIAN WHYTE will be up for it. He'll be playing a few mind games himself. And it is at Wembley, but this one, it's not like these two are going to have to sell tickets, because this is probably one of the biggest fights that Britain has seen in a long, long time. And of course, the winner will go on to fight for the undisputed championship. Now, Tyson Fury's younger brother also weighed in his thoughts. I think it was yesterday, actually, Tommy Fury. A lot would say he's got a bit of a nerve, actually, talking about DILLIAN WHYTE at the moment with how his current boxing career is going. Of course, dropping out of a fight with Jake Paul recently. But he pretty much just said that DILLIAN WHYTE is not on Tyson Fury's level. He said along the lines that Tyson Fury, after fighting Deontay Wilder, is just going to make light work of DILLIAN WHYTE, and it's a bit of a non-contest. I'm interested to know your guys' thoughts. What do you believe? Do you believe that, this is going to be an easy win for Tyson Fury? Do you believe that DILLIAN WHYTE will take his opportunity that he's waited so long for and actually clinch the world title? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a great fight. You know, similar ages as you can see from there, similar amount of fights. Obviously, Fury's got no losses. White's got 2. And knockout wise, you know, a lot of people used to say that Tyson Fury wasn't really a knockout fighter. Interestingly, he has got a lot more, 3 more knockouts than Dillian White has. And of course, he's also got the reach heavily in his favour, as well as a massive height advantage as well. But we do know that Dillian White does have a few tricks up his sleeve. He also does have a very good left hook, which of course has put a lot of his opponents to sleep from out of nowhere. So I think this is going to be a great contest. I can't wait to see the build-up. I can't wait to see the fight. It's going to be a massive, massive fight. And as I said earlier in the video, it is due to happen in April. Guys, please do let me know your thoughts. Are you glad the contract signed? Are you a bit gutted that it didn't end up being a Joshua Fury fight? I mean, me personally, I'm really happy to see this one, to be honest, before the Undisputed, because Dillian White has waited so long for his opportunity. But do let me know your thoughts. And also, as I said at the start of the video, please do make sure to hit that like button, and also do subscribe to Between the Ropes TV for more boxing content. We've got a heavy, heavy week of boxing, and there'll be another video out later on today. And I think we've got a video out every day after that for the rest of the week, with how stacked British boxing is at the moment and the fights that are available. So hopefully I'll see you on the video later tonight. Goodbye.